Hey guys, okay, I gotta make room. I know the sound on this camera is not the best in the world, and I'm hoping to get a new camera, but right now I can't afford it, so this one's what I have to do. I hope you all can hear it. If you can't, I apologize. If you got any questions, contact me, I'll answer them. But as you can see, I've got to make some room. So, oh, I've got all kind of stuff growing in here. This is my office, and it is loaded. So, like I said, I gotta make some room, so it's gonna be a rather long video because I've got a lot of things I want to do today, and I'd like to invite you into my life and let you see what I do every day. So let's start. Last fall, I dug my potatoes. I'm going down to my basement because I have something to show you. I dug my potatoes, and I always save the small ones for seeds. And I haven't been down here in a while, but I come down here. I had them sitting right there. But I come down here last night to gather up my seed potatoes, and this is what I found. They went crazy. So we're going to take them outside and see what we've got, and see if we can't plant some potatoes. And we're going to plant a few other things, but let me get these potatoes outside, and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, let's go into the hoop house. I brought my lettuce, cabbages, Brussels sprouts, stuff like that out here. So I made some room in there on the shelf, so I got room for 3 more trays in there. Some of this stuff I'm going to be planting today. Others I'm going to let stay in here and let it get acclimated to the weather. I've got plenty, so if something happens outside, I'll be alright inside. While I got you in here, I wanted to show you something. Last year I didn't do this. I built me a raised bed under my shelf here, and got some lettuce growing, got some pole beans growing, some radishes and some carrots. Let's see how it does in here. And if it works out alright, I might start doing my starts in here. But it still gets rather cold in here. So anyway, we're going to get some of this stuff here planted today. And I've got all my beds ready, as I showed you in a previous video. I've got 2 beds over there I've got to get going. Got to transfer my onions to the garden. And then that bed right there is strawberries, and I'm going to pull them out of there and put more dirt in it. And then replant them. And then, oh yeah, my asparagus is coming up. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but it's right there. I've already cut 8 or 9 stalks. So I've got asparagus there, and I've got some going right here. And over here I got a little bit of lettuce and some radishes and some sugar snaps along the fence there. So we'll see how that does. And I've got a bunch of mess to clean up around here. But basically I'm going to take you along with me today and show you what I do each and every day. I don't do the same thing, but more or less stay pretty busy. And this is my garden that I use for my personal garden. And what I'm going to do today is run the tiller through it one more time, bust it up real good, and then we're going to plant some potatoes, some cabbage, lettuce, and some other stuff, and I'll take you along with me. I've got a pretty good area to plant here. It's about a ½ acre. right here. I'll spin you around here so don't get dizzy on me. These are my fruit trees. Right now I have 8. I want to get lots more. And that's blackberries, Concord grapes, raspberries, white seedless grapes, and then blackberries again. And back there I've got a mulberry bush or tree, and I've got another one right there that I'm going to be harvesting a lot of berries off of this year. I let a lot of them go last year because I really didn't know what to do with them, but I've done some research and we're going to try to make some jam this year. So anyway, let me get the tiller out and we'll till this up, and then when I'm ready to plant I'll come back to you, and this day will continue. I'll be back. Alright, for some of you that haven't seen this, this is called the gutter bucket system. Larry Hall did this, and it's a really cool idea. Let me show you exactly what happens. You got a gutter, and I have 2x4s nailed to each side of it, and then the cross members to hold it up. But you take a 5-gallon bucket, cut a hole in it, you put these 3-inch screens in there, and I've got a little float valve that goes on the end of the gutter here, and I'll show it to you later. But basically you hook a water hose up to it, rain barrel, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use rainwater. I just don't like using city water on my garden. And it basically keeps everything watered constantly. You don't have to worry about watering. So that's a 10-bucket system there. And that's awesome for people that don't have room to grow and put it out on your patio or whatever you want to do. But when I get this done, I'll give you an idea of what it looks like and get it all planted. Anyway, let me get back to my tilling, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm starting to till, but I want to show you something. This is what years of compost leaves will do for your dirt. See how rich, dark, and black that is? Alright, I'm starting to till, and when I get done I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. Okay, the garden's tilled. Now the work begins. I have to shape it up. So, I shall return. Okay, now we're going to dig up some onions and put them in the garden. Okay, got the onions dug up, and I'm going to cut them and replant them, and I'm sure you've seen this before. Cut the tops off and plant the bulbs. So I'll get that done and I'll get back with you again. Aren't we having fun? Okay, onions are planted. What? Pop quiz! But you didn't expect that, did you? Does anybody know why I cut the tops off my onions? Okay, the answer is so that all the energy goes into the bulb, which will make your onions much bigger. So see, I'm not just another pretty face. I'm trying to teach you people something. Pay attention. Alright, let's go plant some potatoes. Okay, talking about a freak show. Check this out. I have no idea if these will grow. I've never had this happen. Look at that. That's just wild. I'll say one thing. It's got lots of shoots. So we'll see. Alright, we're going to get these planted and I'll be back with you. Alright, let me show you something I just noticed. see that. Let me see if I can focus here. See all the little noids on there? I'm wondering if I plant this long ways, I'll get a plant out of each one of those little noids. And that's what I'm going to give a shot and try. If so, that would be pretty cool if I could get 8 or 9 plants off of one potato. But I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to tell you, these are some freaky looking potatoes. Geez, I might have just invented a new potato. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, this is the way I'm planting them. And if anybody would like to try this with me, I've got a ton of potatoes. I'd be happy to send to you if you cover the shipping. I think this is way cool. So we'll see. Let me finish planting and I'll get back to you.